Hey guys, it's Dr. Kirby, and we're back with another video. So in today's video, I just want to talk about after, last time, I thought we make it, something different, something a bit more positive, something, through the light. And let's talk about the new characters that are going to be previewed or going to be released in 2xKO, which is Akali and Senna. Now, this came out like 2 days ago, 3 days ago, because Riot made a post about like, yes, we laid off people, but that doesn't mean the goal is going to change, which I think makes sense. I guess Riot expected 2xKO to be like instantly like League of Legends classic, but then again, League of Legends wasn't like that until like years later, and maybe they expected too much, so they laid off half of the staff, which is fine. You know what's stupid though? They laid off the staff rather than just shifting them to a different game. Like one can go to Valorant, one can go to League, one can go to TFT. Like, nope. But I guess if you want to maximize profits, you gotta lay off half of your employees, which is fine. But that doesn't mean the work is gonna stop because we got new looks for Akali and Senna. So we got gameplay at the bottom, and then we'll talk about them. But first, let's look at the looks. Now, a lot of people got mad at this Akali look, but I think it's something different because Akali always has that hair, and it's still the same hair. If there's a picture, it's technically the same hair, it's just styled differently. Um, it's the front part, and then I think the back part is also a bit more different. But either way, that's still your girl. That's still Akali. She got the tattoos and everything. She got the same outfit here as she has in the original one. It's just weird, probably seeing it in a different art style. But yeah, since she has similar hair with Yasuo, I guess it was more easier to do that type of look. But she still has her, Kama and Sickle and her kunais. If you never played League, she's that annoying, but doable. So hopefully we get the same results with that gameplay, which we'll see. But yeah, I think she looks great. I didn't know she has red eyes. I didn't know she had red eyes. I don't really look at her eyes in the thing because her splasher is like, ooh. What else? Yeah, I'm curious about the skins that she's gonna have. I'm pretty sure True Damage. Akali is gonna be her release skin. I see a True Damage bundle because Yasuo, Echo, Senna, Kiana needs to be here, but the three of them and Echo, the four of them could be a skin bundle before Kiana. So that's True Damage right there. Ready for ya. So now let's talk about Senna. Now Senna has the most distinctive look, I think. If we look at her splash art, I guess her outfit's the same. They kind of made her a bit more. Yeah, it's her outfit's literally the same. It's the same in some aspects, right? If I'm looking at her like base, because this outfit here, you see those like showing skin moments. She has some showing skin moments here too, and I'm glad that coming from this company where they get coloring wrong, especially in the Wildrift portion of it, I'm glad that they got her skin tone right. We love a lot of melanin here. We don't want to be pale. And yeah, and her hair is similar but different because I think she has her let me see her. I think she has her like braids, but I think they just made it into a fro. Which I think it was a good choice because it was something different to the style because why not? Because it's actually Senna one for one. Like no doubt about it. And I'm curious if the voice actress is the voice of Senna period, because the voice of Senna does the Valorant callouts, like match found, like that, those types of works. And yeah, and her weapon looks great. I'm curious on how the gameplay is gonna work, but I think I have an idea, which we'll discuss too in the gameplay. But first, let's look at Akali's gameplay. Now, her kit, let's see. So her gameplay is very much like teleportation. It's not air dashing like Echo or Ari. It's more of like I'm gonna poof in and I'm gonna poof you out. That sounds like a wrong thing to say, but yeah, you're gonna go in like that and then go out. It's very like she's a 50-50 girl, and you have to predict on where she's gonna go. She could probably teleport left. She could probably teleport up. She can teleport like close to you, farther back of you. Think of it as like a Vice way, but like more like instant. And she's typical like her moves are very like ninja-y, rush down, obviously, and the way she runs is like, oh shit, this bitch is gonna go quick, honey. So you better like back away, And I'm curious, she is gonna have stealth mechanics probably similar to Teemo's Bush. Ew, Teemo's Bush on main. Um, but yeah, other than that, not much. I'm also expecting her to have like a an ability where you get marked and then she just teleports it to you, which I think is in the plays here or no. Nothing much, but she is very that type of character, ninja. You know, you can never go too crazy about it. You know, Kimberly from Street Fighter 6 is also similar to that, but Kimberly is a bit more like spray candy, you know, but then again, it's similar to what the original character used to do. So yeah, this is just an aesthetic look. But yeah, she's gonna be. Hopefully, they balance her right to the point where it doesn't have to be an Echo Yasuo situation. The fact that Ari is somewhat fine now is great, but the other two, no. So yeah, there's a lot of rush down characters here, so I'm excited for that. Now I have to say a lot about Senna, or maybe just not a lot. If the gameplay would load. The gameplay is not loading, honey. Hello. Okay, it loaded. Let's talk about the gameplay. Let's watch it first. Okay. So you saw what she did there. So obviously she jumped and then she, you know, air heavy probably, and then she medium heavy into the launcher, and then she did that. And then there's something that she like took. Now let me give you guys, especially for people who haven't played League, I am literally like a Senna like main over here. Like I know the T. When you hit your first ability in League, so obviously there's 4 abilities, you mark your enemies. So they probably get marked here, air quotes. And then when you take, you auto attack them again to get that mark, and she gains a stack. So I'm pretty sure Senna is a hybrid melee range unit, but not too melee. I mean, not too range like a Caitlyn, Jinx, like that. Maybe like a Teemo, because Teemo doesn't really have that much of a range in his kit, obviously, because he's the top laner in PC, right? So once you get that stack in PC, she gets stacks up to a certain point. So if she hits 25 stacks, she gets AD, 50 crit, and then up to 100, she gains like attack damage moving forward. So she gets all the power by 100, but she gets more attack damage by 101 to, you know. So in this case, I'm pretty sure she's gonna have a bar where she gains a rate form meter. As you can see there, she gained that rate form meter, and then it's enabling her to go into an assassin slash like a quick mode type beat. You know what I mean? Like think of it as like cloaking dagger from Marvel Rivals or something like that. Like we have switching modes, but once you get the certain amount of stacks, you can go into this form, kind of like Warwick as well. But it, yeah, it's like Warwick. As you can see, I feel like she's gonna do more damage, and majority of her abilities are gonna get enhanced. She gets new abilities enhanced. So yeah, similar to her like PC counterpart. So I'm kind of excited for where the trajectory with Senna is gonna go, because she seems like a fun gal. I was gonna buy Blitzcrank with my thing, with my coins, but I have to save up. But I don't know what season she's gonna come in, so we're just gonna give it some time. Also, Senna is probably the next after Akali, so we're gonna get Akali after. So I'm like, womp. Unless we get like an XP event like Caitlyn did, which was not bad. It took me like what, 8 days, 9 days if you're consistent with it, especially maybe 1 to 2 weekly, so maybe 2 weeks tops. But other than that, I think it's a schlay. But yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about there. For this something different, you know, 2xKO especially. Well, what do you guys think of Akali and Senna in 2xKO? Leave it in the description below. Was this in my wish list? I remember I made a video about a wish list for my 2xKO wish list. Let me find it. 2xKO. I probably had a wish list video. Wish list. Wow.
Hey guys, it's
Okay,
Doctor.
no, we're not talking about the shop. What was the roster predictions? Ooh, was I right? Let's see. Ah. Senna was in my wish list.
Diana's more of a wish list to me.
It's a wish list. Is Akali in
Good,
this list? Oh no. Well, I think I said in the beginning of the video, um, Akali is obviously a shoe-in or something like that. Like those people are coming. But I can't believe out of all the people, Senna was in my wish list and it came into the wish list. Like what? That is crazy. Someone is stalking me. No. But yeah, that was the video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Like the video, like if you don't like, check the subscribe and notification bell for whenever I upload a new video. As you can see, I'm mostly a Riot account, obviously. But we can do so many things, so many things. I just haven't been figuring out what type of videos. I have been playing a lot of Overwatch, which is great. Fortnite, I just do Fortnite for the past, honestly. And I'm in terms of gacha games, HSR is back on the radar, and that's it for now because I literally finished the Amphorius quest, and now we're in Plan Arcadia, baby. But yeah, if you guys have any video suggestions, let me know in the comments below. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys in the next video. Bye bye.